Welcome, everyone, to D.A. Take it away. Always does. Thank you, D.A.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Houston. Here's Morant and the Houston Rockets starting five. Randy Clark is out there with Carter. Then it's Morant. Then it's King. And it's Pena in at the center position. The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the evening.
One shot.
And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
Here's Wagner, and Lewis has it in the corner. Lock at 6. And no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Up top, Morant takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Morant's got 5 now.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Lewis outside. We have a step back. Rockets with the rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
King with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Morant. And Houston again with the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Barrett gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
King, the pass to Pena, over Barrett. Barrett brings the double team. Here's King, and he's good on the 3-ball.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And the pass to Barrett. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Wagner. Offline with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now here's Morant. D right on him. King against Green. 6 to shoot. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Simons. Over to the left wing. Jenkins gets the front of the rim and out. And so it's Houston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Your Blazer Dancer.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Trailblazers trail by 11. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Diallo. He's out there with Morant, and it's Garuba in at center. They get it again. Here's Watford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal, first team.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
First free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hands?
I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6, 8 or better that could really handle the ball in my day. Now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team as a big guy.
That's good from Morant. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. It's a 13-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Stolen away. Morant outside. Pass to Şengün. Morant looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Şengün passes to Morant. Off target with his 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
Rockets foul. Kuzma.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Your Blazer Dancer.
Up going with the new group. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Number 1, the Trailblazers. 5th best, the Rockets.
You love when you get these two teams together. Just an absolute shootout because both of them can put up a ton of points.
1:53 left in the first half of basketball. Barrett setting a pick for Lewis. Into the lane. Shot clock at 6. Portland again missing. Houston leading by 13. Here's Pena. Makes it off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Count that one.
Tell you what, fellas, he is fun to watch when he's working like that and getting to the hoop.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Pena. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
From 11 feet away, that one off the back iron and out. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Takes a 3. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Houston ball.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And that one's good. Morant.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he lays it straight in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
To Simons. Good on the three-point shot. Simons has got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Now here's Morant for 3. And so it's Houston. In command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action after this word.
Hey everybody, nothing like a little trade news to perk up your day. We'll take a look first at some transactions around the NBA. And sometimes these trades can really change a team's fortunes. I mean, Shaq, were you ever traded?
Just a finger. I mean, just once from Miami to Phoenix. Yeah, right.
And did you change the Suns' fortunes?
Not really, but it's a long story.
We got time.
Oh my gosh. Nah, not today.
And time now to acknowledge what was a tremendous half of play for the Houston Rockets.
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Trailblazers trail by 16. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Trailblazers. Breaker out there with Barrett. And it's Green, and it's Lewis in at the small forward. Rockets shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Green against King. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Trailblazers shooting 43% from the field. Here's Green. No good there. The Rockets go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And they double up Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And King, here we go. Back to Morant. King inside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. King's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Well, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Here's Pena. Basket good. 8 points for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Lewis. Pass to Watford. Inside. And that one is stuck right through.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Garuba. Portland making their last shot. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. Portland the foul. The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
That free throw missing. He hits the 2nd from the line. 58 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Simons, the pass to Hart. Here's Watford. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Jenkins. The Rockets pull it in.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Simons. Johnson the screen. Passes to Jenkins. And the basket good. A back shot that time. Jenkins got his first 2 points of the night.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And so it's Houston out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so Morant will bring it up for Houston. They lead by 17. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Knox. Carter out there with Morant. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Simons. The pass to Wagner. Şengün with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
On the floor for your Trailblazers.
Rockets leading by 17.
Houston ball starts the fourth and final quarter.
Morant left side.
Six-man time.
Fade away.
Let's hear it
It's
for
good
your
again in the next one. 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
A 3-ball. Carter pulls it in. Rockets leading by 18. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket, they were really in attack mode all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And tonight, you know, they took the time needed, made the plays they had to, and that's why they're going up 1-0 in their 3-game season series against the Trailblazers. A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Green inside. Carter on him. Good on the shot.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
From deep. The shot, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. They kick it out to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
The Blazers on offense, trailing by 13. The 3, and the Trailblazers another 3.
Jalen Green.
And here's Morant. From deep 3-point range. Oh, what a shot!
Oh, he brought the rain from deep.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming out.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect.
Top fives. Stop playing, I'm that guy. Number 2 DM in my